All right, my darlings, how are you? This is for you, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see where we go, please. All right, let's see where we go for you. This is your June reading. So, I did a little video about June astrology, so you might want to take a look at that. Answering the call. The time is now. Mystic healer, healing energy flowing through you. Beautiful, beautiful. Vast vistas, expand your horizons. Wow. So something new coming in for Leo. Coming in hot, my friends. Um, some of you are really opening up to your mystical gifts. And I just feel like you've been searching for them for a long time. You've been trying to figure out what your path is, what you're interested in doing. I feel like this almost happened by accident, right? Like, oh, I want to know what all my life, I want to know what my mission and purpose is. And then when you're like least expect it, some kind of psychic gift opens up, or some kind of spiritual connection shows up, or something like that that really changes the game here. Okay, so let's see. King of Swords underneath could be an Aquarian. I'm seeing the Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Judgment card. That feels like it to me. So there's some Aquarian energy here, and Pluto, as you know, Pluto earlier this year ingressed into Aquarius. That was in March, and May 1st it went retrograde, still in Aquarius, which is another fixed sign like you. It's your opposite sign, right? So much about astrology is about adding in the opposite ingredient. So if you have too much Leo, which is like, hey, girls just want to have fun, adding in some Aquarius, thinking about the collective or using your creative gifts for the collective in some way, is how you kind of balance that in your life. Only if you're getting in trouble. For girls just want to have fun. If you're not getting in trouble, then like, God bless. But like, if you're feeling like things aren't going well, then adding some Aquarius can be of service to you. But, and this is a big but, we have Pluto moving out of that sign of Aquarius by June 11th. So early in June, you may feel a little bit like things are kind of coming apart. If you're dealing with your work, if we're talking about your work here, you might be doing that Aquarian thing like a little too much. Like you're not really allowing yourself to open up to your own gifts. It's really about everybody else, okay? It's about everybody else, and I'm doing work that will help other people, but it kind of drains me. It's not really serving me. It has to be in balance. You cannot be doing anything on this planet if there's no balance to it, because what will happen is it won't last too long. So if you have been like, I don't understand, I'm really being of service, I'm really, I'm fighting for human rights and women's rights, and I'm fighting for whatever humanity, I'm fighting for environmental causes or whatever. If there's nothing coming back to you in terms of fulfillment and satisfaction at the bare minimum, then it doesn't have to be money. Like you can just feel like, I'm so satisfied by this work, and then money shows up, right? Money goes where it's a joy is. Money goes where joy is. And if you do something because you think it will be aligned with some kind of belief system that your family might have had or you grew up with, that it's my job to help everybody else, maybe because I couldn't help myself or something like that, it's really your job then to come back into that Leo and find your joy again. Okay, because I feel like there's a sense of like coldness around helping other people, or like maybe you've gone cold on it or something, like you've just been depleted. Now, I feel like there's new ideas coming in, but this is just an exhaustion. Five of Cups is just an exhaustion. There is definitely, it's going to be very consistent and persistent that like, hey, there's, these people need help, or this is a good cause or something like that. But the thing that you're not understanding is the calling that you're having is a calling to your own gifts. It's not really about who's going to receive them, not just yet. Like you first have to receive these gifts. You can't just be Like, oh, well, this means I'm having a calling, so I need to go help other people. That's fine. But what is the calling? What is the thing that you're here to do? It's got to come back into your own creativity of Leo. You got to sit in that for a minute. And that's where the mystic healer kind of opens up. All right. And so you have to answer the call. Answer the door. Answer the door. Another Moonstruck reference. Answer the door, mother. 3 of Cups, 5 of Swords, King of Pentacles. There's definitely something about money that's twisted in your mind. Maybe it came from your father or family. That's usually where that happens. There's something about money that's twisted in your mind. That it's like you need to give away. And maybe it's not money. Maybe it's just resources. You need to give yourself away in order to feel valuable. I feel like that's showing up here. Knight of Cups, 6 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles. There's somebody coming in here. High Priestess. I love that. Knight of Swords and the 7 of Swords. Wow. 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords, Knight of Swords. And the High Priestess can be a secret. All right. So some of you this might be in terms of a relationship. Some of you may have a secret relationship. 3 of Cups and then the 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords. Oof, I don't like that. I feel like you're doing something to help another person that is in a very toxic marriage or an abusive marriage. Maybe you feel called to help people who are in relationships with narcissists because of your family. You're really seeing that that's something you know about. I feel like this might be a secret. Like you might be helping somebody and it's definitely a secret. It's almost like you put them in a box, put them in the back of your car, and then when you get over the border or something, they come out of the box. I don't know what that's about. It almost reminds me of like the shore of Italy. Okay, I don't know what we're talking about here. There's something travel related here because the 6 of Swords, it's about getting in a boat and going in some direction. I feel like you're really trying to help somebody. Okay, 5 of Swords. So 2 of Wands, the 10 of Wands, the 3 of Swords, and the Death card. Okay. You're trying to help somebody and they don't really appreciate it. Either they don't appreciate it or it's so draining to you, like they keep asking and keep asking and keep asking that it just saps the lifeblood out of you. There's something missing here. I feel like your own joy and creativity is completely overlooked when it comes to making these decisions. I feel like you are very codependent with a type of a way of living that helps other people and completely wipes out your own needs. Like your needs don't matter. Okay, I feel like that's something here. Now that could have come from a former husband, wife, father, mother. Okay, 9 of Pentacles, Emperor, 3 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. So somebody, I feel like just when you get your sea legs back underneath you, then somebody who's running a company or somebody who's in power reaches out to you to do something and they turn you back into a slave. Like you're unable to really assert your power in these situations, even though you have a ton of power. It's almost like when you're doing these things for other people, it's like you completely lose steam. And you're like, I don't want anybody to know that because I really feel like these things are important. Okay, why is the 7 of Swords here? I think you could get very resentful. 8 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, the Justice card, and the Ace of Swords. Oh, yeah. Very resentful, even to the point of legal action. I almost feel like there's somebody who is, you could be working, someone could have hired you and they are very depleted. Okay. That's who you want to help, but it's not helping you to be in this situation. I almost feel like they might take advantage of you. The 5 of Swords, they're lying to you about something. There's a lot of resentment here. Justice is legal. This is about the truth. All right. What's the secret here? The High Priestess. Why the secrecy? You're cutting off your own intuition. You're definitely doing that. Page of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and the World. So this is definitely about feeling less than. It's like doing good things for the community is your self-esteem. And when that doesn't exist, or you need a fix, it's like dopamine fix, like you need a fix. And I almost feel like there's something here about money. There's something here about the money getting smaller, or losing money because you're losing your sense of self. You're losing your sense of self-esteem. This is about empowering yourself to step into your spiritual gifts and go in the direction of your happiness. It's not a dirty word. Okay? You have something here to share, that's for sure. I feel like there's a real philanthropic piece to this. The Aquarius energy is the first card that showed up, and that's your opposite sign. So if something is depleting you, person or job, that's true. That's the lesson that's on your plate right now. Okay, so I'm going to continue on with this. We'll look at the next 30 days. We'll get some advice for you and see where it goes. Okay, link is in the description box. I'll see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.